Welcome back. When it comes to working out and eating right, I've always said if it's good enough for a bodybuilder, it's got to be good enough for me. I mean, they're in amazing shape, right? But how do they get in shape like that? What do they eat? And is it possible for me to look as good and feel as good as they do? Here with tips on eating healthy and staying young are Sandy Natale from Nature Girl Industries and these prime physical specimens, bodybuilders Alex Sepe and Christy Shaw, who, as I mentioned earlier, is a mom of two. That's incredible. Look at you guys. I'm going to start with Sandy first because, Sandy, I actually stumbled upon your bars outside of a Whole Foods on Long Island, and I could not believe it. First, I couldn't believe that they were raw. So I have to show you these bars because they are really amazing. Everybody always asks me, what do I eat? Do I eat carrots when I eat raw? And look at this. This is a Rocky Road bar. Now, the marshmallows in this are not raw. In any case, I've always picked them out because I'm not a marshmallow eater, but the bar itself is incredible, and everybody always comes into my house and steals them, so these bars might disappear by the end of this show. And then we have the chocolate, right? The chocolate chip. Oh, no, this is the Ode to Almond Joy. Look at the chocolate chips in this thing. I mean, it's incredible how she makes these. Tell me, I'm like running at the mouth. Tell me about your bars. Let me hold them up and you talk about them.
These bars are actually a culmination of a few years of frustration from diet, being gluten intolerant. I wanted to give my husband and my son and the people that we know choices, and the best way to do that was to create something of my own. So it took a few years. They're hand-picked ingredients. There's no GMOs in these bars. There's
no gluten,
lactose, soy, or whey. They're 100% all natural
and raw.
And as Carol said,
which is hard to believe, by the way. My manager kept arguing with me. These are not raw. These are not raw. I'm saying it's unbelievable.
They are absolutely raw. It's a natural honey. It's a raw honey. They're gluten-free, steel-cut, and regular oats. And there's 3 different varieties made with almond. And there's 3 different varieties that are made with peanut butter. And the idea was to give people choices. Right. We're a quick, fast-paced society. We skip meals. It's the worst thing you could do. They ate twice on the ride in from Long Island.
Okay, so hush up, hush up. I got to talk to these guys over here. Prime specimens. Come on, stand up. I got to see this. I literally, look at these bodies. Okay, how much time did it take you to get in this kind of shape?
Well, I mean, it's not a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You know, I mean, it's a lot of work, a lot of dedication in the gym, a lot of eating clean, which, you know, it gets a little bland after a long time. So when you're introduced to a bar, something like this, you know, the taste alone is what attracts me. You know, they taste amazing. They taste like, I compare it to your everyday cookie. They're just good for you, and they give you everything that you need in the gym, after the gym, to get you to that next level.
So you actually eat them while you're working out?
Yeah, I mean, they're my pre-workout or an after-workout snack. That's what I usually go to.
I try to tell people, Christy, and you could tell me if you agree with this or not, I try to tell people that something like this that's raw can actually be more healthy for you for lunch and more nutritious for you and fill you up better than a ham sandwich. And they look at me like I'm nuts.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
Absolutely. And being a mom of 2, I started on this fitness journey into figure competing about 4 years ago. And when I discovered these, it changed my whole pre and post workout. And in fact, my kids love them as well. So it's something that I have prior to going to the gym and working out. Oftentimes, if I don't have it then, it's a great after workout. In fact, on the way here, we were joking about, oh, we have to get our pump on, you know, because we have this bodybuilder mentality. What should we have? I'm going to have a bar, you know, the natural sugar. But again, it's something I feel good about giving my family. It's not just about me and a physique.
So do your kids like them?
Love them. They are their lunchbox snacks. I have a 10 and 8-year-old, and that's their afternoon snack in school.
And they've got a choice of 6 different kinds.
Absolutely.
Sandy, you said that you actually can make some of these for diabetics.
Well, because the complex carb that I use, depending on the type of diabetes, these bars break down slower, which is great because they turn to lean muscle quickly. It's a pea cranberry brown rice protein, which is 100% soluble. So as Christy said, whether you're a child or you're in your golden years, this is going to help you, your body will be able to metabolize the bars.
It's funny because it seems like you have something for everybody, for adults, for kids. It's great as a snack. It's great as a meal. I carry them in my bag all the time because I have my own 40-year-old, 6'4" child who eats about 50, you know this because you drop 50 at a time at the house, right? So he goes through these things like crazy. But, you know, my good friend David Wolf has said to me, you know, gorillas are raw and they eat only vegetables. Yes. So you guys are like the gorillas of the human species. You are amazing. I appreciate you coming on to talk about this. Sandy, you've been a lifesaver to me more than once, I have to say. I carry my bars, like I said. They fill me up. Thank you again. Up next, some tips on how to lower your cholesterol on today's Ask Carol.